Hey, welcome back. Welcome. While there is so much going on in this sector right now, let's grab some medical snacks and pillage a bit. Yeah? Okay. Let's go. Let's get this party started. While Sarah Boone rubs soap on her armpits and Puff Daddy gets caught making prison hooch. Okay. I said this was going to be serious. I can't help but to joke with you guys. Sorry. No malicious. There is so much going on right now. Are you guys up to date? Are you keeping up with the convo? Have you been hanging out?
Remember that problem?
No, what I ruled is that you were able to discuss them. You address them in opening. Photographs are a totally different kitty.
I said nothing about battered spouse syndrome. I said self-defense. These exhibits come in under self-defense. In arguing these, I've said nothing about battered spouse. I'm talking about self-defense.
I understand.
And prior difficulties, prior acts of violence is a standard instruction.
But the overt act requirement remains.
Okay, I was just hanging out on Hear Me Out's live. There's like journals and phone calls. There's like so much going on surrounding all of this. You guys, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I get fractious. This is making me fractious. Sidebar, if you're like, Danielle, what makes you fractious? It's not dancing with the dogs. As we are docket watching, I believe we're on day 78. We're approaching 80 days of docket watching, you guys. Judge Jackson, where are you? Ugh. Now, although we're waiting for Judge Jackson to come and pillage through the family law case, and we've been given the phone calls. Well, kinda. They're like third-party phone calls released from Sarah Boone and her 77-page journal. This is just the tip of the tip, the unedited version. I didn't know how much I could say, so this is just the tip of the tip. Yes, the journal. We're like docket watching, hanging out, having a good day, enjoying Sunday fun days, maintaining and focusing. Here comes the journal and the calls. We're going to go over the calls and keep up with the convo. Sarah's describing how grueling it is. She's being like hazed by the girls, according to her. Although in the behavior notes, she was giving everyone a hard time, right? So we'll keep up with the convo. I don't want to see any content creators being harassed. We're all here for a good time, not a long time, just to hang out with you guys, kind of thing. Let me grab my water. What are you guys thinking? How do you feel? What are you thinking? Have you been keeping up with the conversation? Have you been following Hear Me Out? Have you been keeping up with what's going on? I just left from over hanging out on his live. I caught like the last 4 or 5 minutes of it. Shout out to everyone who was in the chat. Shout out to you guys down in the chat right now. What were you guys thinking about the phone call? Sarah was talking about how hard it is. It's kind of like accountability for her crime, maybe. Oh, Sarah. It's the journals for me. Her 77-page life story. That I can't take it. I can't take it. Just because we've seen this case like from its inception, so we kind of know she's full of it. But just to hear her sidebar, there's some nasty things in there that she says too. That's what's getting a lot of people in an uproar. The lies. It's just the lies, she's just making things up and saying so that's a little upsetting. There's also those phone calls where she's describing her living situation and how she's better than everyone. She doesn't relate to them really, so sometimes she just graces them with her presence for a few minutes on the yard after the tablet is pried away from her. Know that. I'm going to continue being the beacon of light and shining bright, so that whenever anyone sees me, I'm shining. And then it's like, sidebar, let's just play devil's advocate. It's like we all listen to a bunch of different creators thinking that she's behind a page. Of course, you can't really stomach that. Is there really a way to prove that? I don't know. But is that the focus, really? The focus really is, Judge Jackson, where are you? And, excuse me, and where's my water? I got a water from Sidebar, water from Chick-fil-A. They have really good crunchy ice. I love their ice. So, like, my water is almost gone. Every time I get a lemonade, I get a water, too. Do you guys drink lemonade from Chick-fil-A? Let me know in the comment section. Where was I? Oh, the page. Like, can you really prove that? And do you really want to waste your time going down? Who's going to go down that rabbit hole? We all have been wanting to hear the calls, even though I think it's AI. I don't know. I've listened to the first one. I haven't got a chance to listen to the other ones. Sidebar, this week has been so busy. I missed you guys. I really, really missed you guys. That's why I decided to do this members only chat, just to catch up with you guys. But I did listen to the first one. So I think we discussed that one already, where she was talking about she didn't have deodorant and was rubbing a bar of soap under her armpits and just all of that. We listened to that and went over that. Please, thank you, Your Honor. Shout out to the replay crew. This will go from members only to public. Just the premiere will be members only, and then it'll go public in a few hours after that. So, yeah, like, we've wanted the AI. Yeah, we've wanted the calls. Now, the calls should be authentic, right? Because it's her talking to the other party on the line. The journal, however, we just don't know if that's true. Well, this is Sarah, so yeah. The journal, that's her rendition of her life. We always listen to stuff on YouTube. We watch so many different things. You chew the meat and spit out the bones or something like that. You take it as you will. If you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't. Watch your favorite creator. Watch who you don't. Of course, again, thinking that she would be behind a page is sickening. But she's in close confinement with the tablet. So how would that work? I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know below. What do you guys think? Do you think they fell out and now they're releasing these documents, or she's masterminding this, So it's like a rabbit hole. Pillage with me. Let me know in the comment section what you think. If you have heard it, if you haven't, how far along are you? How far have you gotten? What do you think? Just let me know how you are feeling about it. Nonetheless, we are still docket watching, and it is crazy that it's taking this long. What do you guys think? Has anyone ever heard of a case taking almost the entire 90 days? I wonder if it'll go past 90 days. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Judge Jackson is privy to everything that's going on online with Sarah and her appeal and all of her drama? Do you think she's pillaging through her old criminal case? Like, what could possibly be the reason that it's taking her this long? A few of you in the comment section said, like, okay, hey, it must be private. It must have been already established. The motion has been put in, but it's private. We're not going to even find out what's going on. No, it would still be uploaded to the docket. The docket would just say, like, this document is sealed. It's private. It's not for public consumption. There would be something there. It's just missing. It's nothing there. Judge Jackson she's still pillaging. So then when it came to the phone calls, like Sarah's calls, when we listened to the first call, the episode, of course, we're straight A students, our spidey senses started tingling. We're like, hold on, who was she talking to that day? And we went and looked at the sentencing, and we saw like this guy there. So We'll call that guy Blue. We saw Blue crack the puzzle, and now we're just waiting for the rest of the story. It gives us a different point of view, right? So we've seen the behavior notes, we've seen her letters, we have seen her body cam. Now we get to see or hear her side and how she talks to people and how she maybe gets them in and lures them in, because we're always like, what does Sarah do to these people? How does she get these people? So maybe that's what the calls will do. Like, we'll hear, like, how does she manipulate, maintain and focus? How does she maintain and focus, and what happened? Like, can you imagine if we got the calls between Sarah and former husband? Do you remember Mr. J in the sidebars? He was all like, if we have to judge, we have phone calls between her and Mr. Boone. We can use those phone calls. I was like, oh, Brian, she always said that he didn't answer the phone anymore. So there are calls between them before he just stopped cold turkey, because she, they were flowing, like she said, we're gonna let it flow when she was discussing her forgiveness and forgiving everyone, and she didn't want Judge Cranick to cut her off when she was just flowing. I don't want him to cut me off. It is grounds for appeal if he cuts me off in the middle. I just, when I'm on a flow. She knew her golden apology was going to be offensive. And then she's like, right now, behind bars, she's suffering. So at minimum, the calls give us like a completely different view of the whole circus. Here we are, just having a good day. No one's laying a hand on anybody. No one is out of sorts. And poof, surprise, like popping in a handle open. No. Oh God, no. We didn't drink that much. No, down here. Yes, right there. Surprise, surprise. The gift that just doesn't stop giving. And that's what we're all here for, right? We're all here for the Boone farm. In our last episode, when we talked about how Sean Diddy Combs, Puff Daddy, love all the names that he has, how he got caught allegedly making prison hooch, even though he says that it was a welcoming gift from the other guys. He's like, I just got to Fort Dix, D-I-X. Get your mind out of the gutter. He just got to Fort Dix, and he was being welcomed by the guys. They gave him gifts. Although the next day he got caught on the phone requesting that a female friend bring him $200 in single dollar bills. He said they were for the vending machine. Well, what do you guys think? He's supposedly working as a chaplain with all these like benefits and privileges like air conditioning, outside food, telephones. That's where the discrepancy came in, where he got caught on the phone. He's probably over there in the office because the chaplain has an office, and his assistant, which Diddy is the chaplain's assistant, he grew up as a Catholic. He is with the chaplain over there hanging out in the office from 9 to 5 in the AC, eating Panda Express and Chipotle, enjoying himself, having a good day. A good day. That made me think for sure Sarah's in there hitting that prison hooch. I wonder if she was on it when she was on those phone calls. Like, oh, these girls, they're so mean to me. I don't know what to do. The one, she's on the bed all day doing drugs. I don't know what to do. And I told you the guy, he's like, oh, Sarah, what else are they doing to you? I'm like, yes, ask her some more questions. Ask her some more. He's like, yeah, what else are they doing to you? She's, oh, you don't know. Oh, the things that I could tell you. If they did have a falling out, I'm betting it was epic. You know how Sarah is. When she cuts someone off, she's scathing. She's ruthless. I wonder if they'll share that too. Like if they had an argument, if they had a fight, like what happened with them. Like Judge Jackson, where are you? Boots on the ground. I just got an email. Shout out to my email crew from Detective Wobuffett. Hey, this is explosive. I'll get back to you guys. It's a lot developing. If you made it this far, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Know that.
I don't.
Know that.
You got up and you went up to bed.
Alcohol